Why do environmental factors affect phenotype? Imagine two plants growing side by side from the same seeds. One thrives with lush green leaves, while the other has smaller, yellowing leaves. What causes these differences? It's not just their genes. Environmental factors play a big role in shaping how traits appear. Phenotype is what we see or measure in an organism, like height, eye color, or blood type. While genes give the instructions, environmental influences decide how those instructions are carried out. Think of genes as a blueprint for a house. The environment is like the weather and materials used during construction, which can change how the house looks and functions. One way environment affects phenotype is through gene expression regulation. For example, temperature can influence the coat color of Siamese cats. When it's cold, certain enzymes produce pigment, turning their fur darker. When it's warm, those enzymes slow down, and the fur remains lighter. Soil pH can change flower colors in hydrangeas by affecting pigment molecules. Acidic soil makes flowers blue, while alkaline soil turns them pink. Another factor is epigenetic modifications. These are chemical tags added to DNA or associated proteins that can turn genes on or off. Environmental factors like diet or stress can cause these changes. For example, if someone experiences poor nutrition during early childhood, it can lead to lasting changes in how certain genes work, affecting growth and health later in life. Some of these changes can even be passed down to children. Phenotypic plasticity is another important concept. It means one genetic makeup can produce different traits depending on the environment. For instance, plants may grow larger leaves in shady areas to catch more light or develop deeper roots in dry soil to access water. Animals may change behaviors or physical traits based on their surroundings, like a fish growing a different size or shape depending on water conditions. The environment during early development also influences phenotype. If a baby develops in a nutrient-rich womb, they might grow taller or healthier than one in a less supportive environment, even if they have the same genes. This shows that genes alone don't determine how we turn out. Gene-environment interaction is key too. Some people are more sensitive to environmental triggers because of their genetic makeup. For example, a person with a specific gene might be more prone to allergies if exposed to certain substances. This interaction helps explain why two people with similar genes can have different health outcomes based on their environment. Understanding how environmental factors influence phenotype is especially important in family genetic testing and hereditary health. It explains why people with the same genetic risks can have different health results. Lifestyle choices, diet, and exposure to toxins can change how genes express themselves. This knowledge helps doctors and families make better health decisions, considering both inherited risks and environmental influences. In short, environmental factors shape phenotype by changing how genes are turned on or off and how traits develop. They work together with our genetic blueprint to create the unique individuals we see. Recognizing this interaction helps us understand the full picture of hereditary health and personal well-being.